Did you know Amazon's first ever profit in 2001 didn't come from selling books or electronics? It wasn't even from online retail. In fact, the real reason Amazon turned a profit for the first time was due to something most people didn't even know existed at the time. Amazon Web Services, AWS. Yes, the backbone of the internet today, powering Netflix, Facebook, and even NASA, started as a quiet side project inside Amazon. And it was this bold, almost hidden move that would later turn Amazon into the tech giant we know today. But how did Jeff Bezos see the future before anyone else? Stay with us as we unravel this untold story of Amazon's real moneymaker. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening business secrets and tech revelations. The early struggles of Amazon. Back in the late 1990s, Amazon was in trouble. The company was growing, but it was burning through cash at an alarming rate. Investors were skeptical, and analysts doubted whether an online bookstore could ever turn a profit. The dot-com bubble was bursting, taking down countless internet startups. Even Amazon, with its rapid expansion into selling CDs, toys, and electronics, was struggling to prove it could be a sustainable business. Competition was fierce, and many feared that Amazon might be just another dot-com casualty. But behind the scenes, Jeff Bezos was working on something much bigger than e-commerce. The hidden gold mine, AWS. While Amazon was fighting to stay afloat, it had a secret weapon, its own internal infrastructure. To keep up with demand, Amazon had built an incredibly efficient system for handling data, storage, and server operations. But in the early 2000s, Bezos and his team realized something groundbreaking. If Amazon needed this kind of computing power, other companies probably did too. Instead of just using their servers for internal needs, Amazon could sell computing power to other businesses. It was an idea ahead of its time. Cloud computing. At the time, few people understood the full potential of this technology, but Bezos saw an opportunity that others missed. The first signs of profitability. In 2001, Amazon shocked Wall Street by announcing its first ever quarterly profit, just 1 cent per share. While e-commerce was growing, the little-known secret was that Amazon's new web infrastructure services were already starting to bring in revenue. Though AWS wouldn't officially launch until 2006, the foundation had already been laid, and Amazon was quietly shifting its focus away from just being a retailer. This move would ultimately reshape the entire company's destiny. How AWS became Amazon's biggest business. Over the next few years, AWS exploded. By providing businesses with on-demand computing power, Amazon eliminated the need for expensive data centers, making it easier for startups and Fortune 500 companies alike to operate online. From hosting websites to managing vast amounts of data, AWS quickly became the backbone of the internet. Tech companies, financial institutions, healthcare providers, and even government agencies began relying on AWS to handle their digital infrastructure. Today, AWS generates more profit than Amazon's entire retail operation. Without it, Amazon wouldn't be the trillion-dollar powerhouse it is today. The genius of Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos didn't just create an online store. He built the infrastructure of the internet. While competitors were focused on selling products, he was thinking decades ahead. By investing in cloud computing before anyone else, he turned Amazon from an e-commerce company into a tech giant. And that's the shocking secret behind Amazon's first ever profits. If you found this story fascinating, make sure to subscribe for more hidden business insights and tech revelations. Who knows? The next big success story might just be happening right now.